What's going on, my golden people? Welcome back to PLC85 for everything new with gaming, movies, anime, and funny reaction videos. Subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my other socials, my TikTok and my Twitter. And just before we start this pitch meeting, I just want to say a big thank you to Govee for sponsoring all our platforms. And if you're interested in some lights, especially some of the lights we use, you can check out some nice discounts is happening on Govee. So you can check it out in the link in the bio, or you can go directly to their page. The choice is yours. Anyway, guys, let's check out this video.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking we have Will Smith star as a superhero, right? And we call the movie Tonight He Comes.
Tonight He Comes. That sounds a little weird.
Very
to be
weird.
honest, a little dirty.
No, that does sound a little weird now that you mention it. Well, maybe we can name the movie after his character's name.
What's his character's name?
Hancock.
That sounds a lot better. Yeah, let's go with that. Fantastic.
Why not?
So what
Why
happens
not?
in this thing?
Well, Hancock is this alcoholic superhero, right? And he's careless, you know? He's half-heartedly saving people. He's really not into it.
So why does he do it? Because he's a superhero. I guess that makes sense.
And he's got this thing where if somebody calls him an a-hole, that just sets him off. Like this little kid calls him an a-hole, and he launches him into the air.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
I remember
everybody
that. This is a
hates
very
this
good
Hancock
movie.
guy.
I bet.
And so one day Hancock saves this guy Ray from getting hit by a train by honestly probably killing the train conductor.
What?
And see, the thing about Ray is that he works in PR.
Puerto Rico?
No, sir, he's a public relations expert, and he's trying to convince corporations to join his HEART initiative and give stuff away for free in ways that would help the planet, like medicine and stuff.
Okay.
So because Hancock saved Ray's life, Ray is like, hey, I can help rework your public image because everyone hates you.
How does he plan on doing that?
By sending him to jail.
What are you talking about?
He's like, we'll send you to
Yeah,
jail,
I remember
and then
that
people
scene.
are going to realize they need
Then
you.
they
I
need
guess
Yes, that
them,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So when he's in
And
jail,
at the
he's going
same
to have
time,
to deal
you
with
know,
all
yeah.
these bad guys who want to beat him up since he's the reason they're in jail.
Uh-oh, it's gonna be hard to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because see, he's a superhero, so they were never a threat at all.
Right.
Why did they even think they could intimidate him?
I don't know. Well, okay then.
Anyway, so he takes a guy's head and shoves it up another guy's butt.
Yeah, right.
Wait, really? Yeah, that's a real scene.
Actually
in this movie.
happened. If you
Hancock's
guys
gonna
haven't
put a
seen this
man's
movie,
head
go watch this
inside
movie.
another man's butt.
Oh, that would probably kill both of them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd think so, but I checked the script and turns out that's not deadly.
But you wrote the script.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
So after Hancock's in jail for a little while, there's a big robbery that happens, so the city needs him to help.
Oh yeah, he's got to get out of there.
You know it, sir. So he gets ready, he puts on this costume that Ray made for him, he shaves.
Shouldn't he like hurry up and get to the robbery?
Now this is one of those all-day robberies where there's not really any rush.
Oh, okay.
So he gets there, and these guys are firing explosives all over the place, and he's got to help this one policewoman who's pinned behind a car.
Oh.
So they're shooting at him, and he goes and rescues this lady, and it's a very cool moment.
Why didn't they shoot explosives at that car?
Oh, unclear. And then one of the
Right.
guys has a detonator strapped to his hand, so if he dies, all these hostages are gonna die too.
Oh no.
So Hancock cuts the guy's hand off and saves the day.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and so now everybody likes Hancock.
Wow, well that was a very fun movie.
Yeah, well that was like the first
Oh,
movie
no.
within this movie.
What?
And now we're just abruptly gonna go a completely different direction with it.
What the heck are you talking about?
Well, Hancock goes out and celebrates with Ray and his wife, and then he tries to kiss Ray's wife on the lips.
Oh, so this guy's still a jerk.
Oh, very much so. But then it turns out she has superpowers too, so she launches him through the wall, absolutely destroys their house.
Oh my God, why?
Yeah,
She
that
doesn't
came out
want
of
her
left
husband
field.
To know that she has powers.
That came
so
out
she
of left
destroys
field.
her house with her powers while he's sleeping. She does, yeah. And then she gets in a very public fight with Hancock in the middle of Los Angeles.
Wearing a mask or something?
Face fully exposed, just fighting in the streets of LA, destroying a ton of property.
Because she doesn't want her husband to know.
That's right. But then the fight stops right in front of Ray's building, so he's like, what?
I mean, she was doing a terrible job at keeping that secret anyway.
So we find out that Ray's wife, Mary, used to be married to Hancock, and they're thousands of years old, and he's had amnesia for 80 years, and if they get too close, they both lose their powers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a totally different movie now, isn't it?
Completely different, yeah. And are there any villains or antagonists in this thing?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, sir.
We got some real good bad guys for the final showdown of this thing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, we got the guy from the robbery who only has one hand left, and we we got those two guys, you know, the two where one of their heads went in the other one's butt.
Okay.
In his butthole, you know, the butthole guys.
Those are the villains? Those
Like,
are the
think
villains,
about
sir.
that.
And they
Come
want to
on.
bust out of jail and go
The movie
shoot
was good, though.
Hancock
The
as
movie was
revenge
good.
for the hand and butt stuff.
Oh, hand and butt stuff is...
No, yeah, good catch. So they know that Hancock is using his powers when they come up with this plan? No, at that point they don't know yet.
So their evil plan is to go shoot the bulletproof guy.
That's right, and then conveniently for them, after they hatch up that plan, Hancock becomes, you know, not bulletproof anymore.
Wow, yeah, that worked out great for them.
It did, and so since Hancock is losing his powers, he ends up getting shot and hurt during a robbery, and he has to go to the hospital.
Oh no.
It's pretty bad, so Mary goes to visit him, obviously. Isn't her being close to him what's making him suffer like this?
Right.
It is, yeah. So her doing the opposite of what she's doing would help him tremendously.
Apparently.
Tremendously. So then those hand and butt guys show up and shoot them.
Oh boy.
And Hancock gets stabbed in the back, which she feels.
Oh, they feel each other's pain?
Yeah, sure, maybe that's part of it too. Yeah, why not? So Hancock is fighting back using his super strength and whatnot. It's gonna be very cool.
I thought he was losing his powers.
Well, just the invincible powers, because that's good for drama, but he keeps the other ones because that's good for action. We're just gonna get kind of loosey-goosey with the rules.
Oh, getting loosey-goosey
It's
is tight.
I'll allow it. So then Hancock collapses. It looks like they're both gonna die.
Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get out of that situation.
Actually, it's gonna be
Super easy,
barely
billion
an
inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, Hancock starts running away, and that makes them both feel a lot better. Oh, yeah, he just leaves, and that solves it. Oh, fantastic. And then one evening, Ray looks up, and Hancock has covered the moon with Ray's heart logo.
What?
Right up there on the moon, so that'll help him with his project.
How will that help him? Don't only a handful of businessmen know that that's his thing?
Yeah, but now Ray can be like, hey, everybody, that's my logo up on the moon, and it means give away your medicine for free. All right, so everybody please do that now.
That's not gonna play out that way.
It might.
How did Hancock even put a logo on the moon?
Paint, I guess.
That's
You're
a good
saying
question.
he carried enough paint cans to cover the moon up into outer space. Yeah, that's like hundreds of millions of paint cans that he brought. Yeah, well, see, the thing you need to understand about the moon is that I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about
There we
it.
go.
Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing.
Thanks.
And so what do you think?
Well, I mean, it sounds like a fun movie, you know?
Thank you. I'm just a little stuck on the part where what people say words to him and he turns to violence. That's right. I don't know. I'm having a hard time picturing Will Smith doing something like that. Yeah, I hear ya. Like, I know it's a movie, but it's just that's so far from like Will Smith. Like, he would never ever do something like that in real life that I'm just like, you know? I totally understand what you're saying. It's Will Smith. Yeah, I don't know. Because it's just not something Will Smith would ever do. Hi everybody, Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. Hope you liked it.
I
And again,
didn't
their
even
pitch
have
meetings
to
are now
look.
on their very
I
own
knew
channel,
what he
so
was
if you
gonna
could
do.
hit that subscribe button, that'd be very appreciated. You can also leave me a comment down
Oh,
below.
let me
letting
just
know what other
dress
movies you'd
over
like to see
here.
pitches for. And I'm
Okay.
gonna put my thumb down now.
First things first, Ryan George, amazing video, but obviously I want to talk about this and I'm going to take the opportunity now to talk about this. Both parties were wrong, Chris Rock and Will Smith. And they're wrong for every possible reason. The person that was running the Oscars was black. Will Smith, black actor. Will Smith won an award and it's for one of the best award you can win. Chris Rock is known for being a coon, and usually coons always get what they deserve. Examples of Chris Rock being a coon: Black People versus Niggas, being on that show, that talk show, and everybody was slurring around the N-word, and only I think it was Seinfeld who did not use the word and didn't think it was funny. Jump into Will Smith real quick. Come on, Will Smith. Let's get to Will Smith. You can F my wife, but you can't talk about my wife. You can't make jokes about my wife. Come on. If this was somebody else, he would have never done it. It's because it's Chris Rock, and Chris Rock, unfortunately, is not a physical person. Some people were saying it was staged. There's even pictures with a rubber thing floating around his face. I've seen it all. Whether it's real or fake, it made black people on a whole look bad, in my opinion. No comedian should be smacked just for making jokes. That was a bad way of going about it. And I have so much more to say, but you know, this is the free version of PLC85, and that's all I have on my mind today. But what do you think about this pitch meeting? Let me know in the comments what you think about Will Smith and what happened in the Oscars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on my socials, and don't forget, where there's a will, there's a way. Stay golden, my friends, and thank you for watching.